I found these 12 faceless niches that make over $15,000 per month, and I'm going to take you through them right away. So the first niche here for this video is called Stoic Mindset. So this channel, when you go to this channel, what they're doing videos about mostly mindset, but they're using the Stoic knowledge to do the videos. Knowledge from great thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca. So, and the videos are very good because they are averaging over 1 million views in 123 videos. What I noticed that they have this kind of consistency. When you look at the videos, when you look at the thumbnails specifically, they have that notion that they bring out the elements that they portray in the videos, which is very good. The videos were not that kind of long, and I believe when you are going into a niche like this, you want to do better when it comes to mostly how you do the narrations. You also want to do better when it comes to the thumbnails, because I believe you can do a better job. The outlay can be better. The images themselves, they can be better, given now that we have different kinds of tools like the VO3, where you can maybe get some images and videos, but also with different kinds of tools where you can get these images, you can be able to do a better job on the thumbnails. But even the titles, the formulation, it's something that you can do better. So given that people can really watch such channels, and the channel is monetized and making money, you can be able to dive deep into this niche. So the next channel is called Wisdom of the Ancients. They have quite a number of videos, but the reason as to why I chose this is their consistency, or their consistency pattern when it comes to the thumbnails and how they formulate the videos. So the videos are talking about various kinds of things, mostly in the Scorpio and the ancient spiritual realm. The videos are very good, and when you check on this channel and you check on these videos, in 385 videos, they're averaging 3 million views. So I believe you can do better. Their videos are quite long, so I believe it is one of the things that they have mastered, but they are simple. The images that they are using for the videos, they are AI made, and the voiceovers are also AI made. So this is one of the simplest that you can do. You can go into this niche and you can change the formulation of how you do the videos, make the thumbnails even more capturing and clearer in terms of how you put them out. This is one of the things that I believe you can leverage and be able to do in a much more better way. When you go to the next niche, it's called Vintage Voice TV. So when you look at this channel, what they are doing, they are talking about various kinds of movies that were done in Hollywood, legendary movies that were done by legendary stars. So it's a channel that started way back, but they started posting videos recently. In the videos that they've done, which are over 116 videos, they have over 4 million views, and they're talking about these kinds of movies that were done in Hollywood in the past. So the people and the demographics of the people who will watch these videos, they are people who are older, but the videos that they're talking about, they are mostly from Hollywood. So you will get a huge number of people who are watching your videos from the United States, which is a very good thing when it comes to the revenue per mil, because most people want to advertise to people who are in the United States because they have a high buying power. So when it comes to YouTube and them running ads over your video, it becomes much more better. You see that the videos are really picking up, and the viewership is good. They're averaging over 20,000 views per month. Per video, which is quite interesting. But even the consistency, you see that they have that kind of action going on in the video, and they have that signature yellow arrow on the thumbnail, so they have that consistency. And when you are looking to emulate a channel, you want to look at these consistent patterns. What is happening when it comes to the thumbnails? Why are people clicking on the thumbnails? Why are they clicking on these titles? That is very important. So when you go to emulate, you want to emulate something that you've started very, very effectively. So let's go to the next channel. It's called Primate Economics. But before we jump into this, if you enjoy our videos and you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, I'm going to call upon you to please subscribe to the channel, because we give you videos on a daily basis to give you a detailed overview of the various niches that you can go into, the faceless niches, and you can make money on YouTube. So if you feel these videos are very, very crucial and important to you, please subscribe, and thank you for that. So let's jump into the next channel. It's called Primate Economics. What they are talking about, they are talking about mostly economic issues, and they have done only 20 videos, and they have an insane amount of views, which is over 25 million views. I want you to look at the simplicity of these videos and how they are done. The videos are very simple. They're very simple, but the thumbnails are also very, very simple. So when you want to go into to emulate this channel, you want to also emulate that kind of simplicity, but you want these videos to tell a story, because when you look at the videos, they are averaging over 150,000 views per video, which is something very, very good. So it's a channel that you can go into and also be able to do these videos. They are mostly doing videos that are not even over 10 minutes videos, so you can do videos that are longer to capture the audience in an even much more better way. This channel that we are looking at, it's called Geekly History. It's a history channel, and mostly it's talking about various elements in history, and what they are doing is really good, because they have 35 videos and they have over 1.3 million views. So when we go into this channel, you want to look at the length. The length of the videos, they are very long, so you also want to do longer videos, but you also want to capture and get topics of stories that are really intriguing, stories that capture the minds of the people. The narration is very important when it comes to these history videos, but they are very lucrative. With such a channel, you can be able to make over $20,000, because the history niche is very, very lucrative. But if you do the videos in a much more better way, I believe you have a very good chance of making money from such a channel. This one is also a history channel. It's called Dreamy History. They have 74 videos, but what they do, which is kind of different, what they are talking about, they are talking about issues that concerned relationships. The channel is called Dreamy History. I think they started off with mostly history videos, but they niched down to videos of relationships. And what they are doing, it is mostly voiceovers that are their images and voiceovers, but the voice that is in this video is really good. When you look at these videos and how they are getting these views, it's insane. That what they do is that every day they are putting out at least 2 videos. So this is something that they have mastered, but the consistency in the placement of the texts and the images, I believe this is something that you can copy. But you can even do much more better when it comes to the characters that are on the thumbnail, but also you can do better when it comes to the thumbnails, which is good, because the relationship niche and how people want to better their relationships is really something that you can copy. So let's jump into the next channel. This one is called House Crisis, and they are doing videos about the different kinds of catastrophes that are happening in various United States of America. The crises that are happening in terms of the house crisis. So it is mostly talking about the prices that are high, rent fees that are really high in these states. So when you look at it, there is that consistency with the texts that are on the thumbnails, and they are talking about different kinds of cities. It is a very, very good niche because your audience is mostly going to be in the United States. They have done over 103 videos and they have 1.8 million views. These are videos that you can do. So when you look at the way the videos are done, they are done with stock images and the videos are quite long. So when you want to go into this niche, you also want to do longer videos that will retain people to watch longer. And that means you will have more ads placed into your videos. And this can give you at least a revenue of over $15,000 in a month. So this other channel is called Just a Rock Space. They have 8 videos, and they're doing well. With 8 videos, they have 8.4 million views. I believe this is one of the channels that is really doing well. Mostly their videos they are done using storytelling with a very good voiceover and images. What they are talking about deadliest warriors, creatures, mysteries, things that intrigue people, things that people would want to do. But what I believe is really converting are their thumbnails. The thumbnails are very, very clear. They bring out the emotions, and people want to know what happened particularly in these stories. You can see that the videos are doing very, very well. The latest video is already having 398,000 views. The video they put out last month had 1.1 million views. The videos are doing very well. So you want to go into a niche like this. But most importantly, these people are not even posting like, let's say, 2 videos per week. They're mostly posting like 1 or 2 videos per month. So when you go into such a space, you want to create videos at a larger scale, but you want to also make them kind of longer, because what they're doing videos that are like 10 minutes long. You want to do videos that are longer because they are going to give you a higher retention and an average view duration. And also when it comes to the running of the ads on your video, you're going to earn more on this channel because the niche already is lucrative. When you want to emulate this, you want to make the thumbnails much more better in terms of lighting tested, but you don't really have to reinvent the wheel. The thumbnails are doing very well. They are fetching a huge amount of views, so you want to maintain the style of the thumbnails. The other channel that we are looking at, it's called Obscurity. They have their signature thumbnails, which are quite well, but most what they are talking about, they are talking about things like brain rot, Halloween, different kinds of topics that intrigue people to watch. Families that did things in the past. So mostly when you look at this channel, their kind of way of doing videos, they're doing videos about narration, but the style of the images that they use, even in the videos, are very similar to the style of the images that they are using here in the videos. But the videos are not so long. So when you are going into such a niche, you want to do videos that are kind of longer so that you can be able to compete in a much more better way. But also you want to ensure that the titles are very selected well to be captivating and capturing to the audiences that you want to appeal to. So this other channel is called Snack. But before we jump into this channel, I want to remind you, if you have forgotten to subscribe to this channel, I want you to look at your subscribe button. Please click it and subscribe. When you subscribe, we are going to ensure that each and every day we are going to bring you videos that help you to have a wider coverage or a wider understanding of various niches that you can jump into, niches that are easy, but niches that can enable you to make over $15,000 per month. And again, I tell you, when you subscribe to our channel, you're going to be able to get these videos on a daily basis. So that is the promise that we have for you. So please subscribe to this channel. So this channel that we are jumping into is called Snack. They have done 64 videos and they're averaging over 16 million views. This is really insane. So the videos are about various kinds of things that happened in the past. Animals that died, animals that existed, like the dinosaurs that are no longer existing in the world. So these kinds of stories are intriguing because people want to know what happened to these animals, what wiped them away. They want to know these stories, and this channel is doing very well when you look at it and the way they put out these animals and how they are doing the thumbnails. They're really getting an insane amount of views. We want to look at the oldest video that they have. The oldest videos is 10 months long. Yes, it's quite, we normally look at channels that are 3 months long. This one was picked because of how the videos are done and how easy it is that you can emulate this, because I believe this is a channel that you can emulate. Their average video length is over 20 minutes. You can do videos that are even longer, 30 minutes. But what you can master is that even the images, the light intensity and the action that is happening with these images, I believe you can do a better job when it comes to the thumbnail. So if you get to nail the thumbnails and you get to nail the selection of the topics, then that means this is a channel that can also be able to give you over $15,000. Here they say they make in between $5,000 to $15,000. I believe it is even more. I believe this channel is even making double that. It's even making over $40,000. But if you do a better job on these videos, I believe you can make quite a significant sum of money on these videos. The other channel that we are going to look at, it's called The Echoes of Nazarene. So they're also doing quite very good videos. They have over 132 videos, but the videos that they are doing, they're mostly doing videos about stories of the things that happened in a Bible, but they do them in an intriguing way. They are talking about the hidden truth, what happened, things that truly happened in the past, the facts. People want to know these things, because when you come and you just do a video about various Bible stories, it may not really sound good, but if you change them and you change the way the videos are done, it is kind of intriguing, because you're trying to bring out facts, things that happen. So you niche down to the intriguing stories in the Bible and you give them life. And this is doing well for them, because most of these videos there are images and doing a longer voiceover, because the videos are quite longer. They are over 1 hours in terms of the video length. So they are doing well, and what they are doing is, it's not like they are putting out videos on every day. They put out videos. They last put out a video 9 days ago. So when you're going into this niche, you want at least to put out a video every day, but you also want to have that kind of consistency. You want to get a pattern that is consistent in terms of how you do the thumbnails. That is very important, because people will recognize your kind of thumbnails and they would love to click on them. They understand them, they relate with the channel. You gain their trust in terms of how you do and how you capture their attention. This is very important, because it highlights you and puts you out there in a way that is distinct and very good, but also you get to do videos that relate with what they want. So this is also a lucrative channel that's getting, I believe, over $20,000 per month. So we are going into our last channel, and this one is called the Senior Health Podcast. This channel has over 263 videos, and when you look at it, this channel is already having 9.5 million views, which is quite insane. So what they're doing, they are mostly doing narrations of stories about older people who are facing challenges, but mostly these challenges in the health realm. People who are having challenges with their legs, with their hearts, people who are collapsing, and they're talking about remedies. So most of the videos are very simple, and there is that consistency that I've seen with their thumbnails. So when I see these thumbnails, I believe it is something that you can emulate. But most importantly, these are thumbnails that you can do better because when you use a tool like Canva can help you to do the thumbnails in a much more better way. You can even do a better job when it comes to the texts and the narrations. So these videos, it would be very, very good if you do videos that are also longer than 25 minutes, because they are averaging over 20 minutes. You want to do videos that are longer than 25 minutes, but also what you want to do, you want the narration to give value. You want to give value in as much as possible that it is to these people, because your demographics, or the people who are going to watch this channel, they are people who are let's say 40 years and older. People who are in their 50s, their 60s, their 70s. And these people want to know about these stories and remedies of different kinds of things, because they are mostly having health problems. This is very lucrative because the health niche is one of the most lucrative niches that you can dive deep into. I believe this channel actually is one of the most earning channels. I believe it's really earning even over $50,000 per month, given that they are having very many people watching their channel and their average view duration is even longer. So those were the 12 niches that are very easy to make, that are making over $15,000. If you enjoy our videos and you enjoy the videos that we put out every day and the value that comes out of it, because we always want to give you a variety in terms of the faceless niches that you can do and how you can do them and how you can capitalize on them, please subscribe to this video, and I'll see you again in the next video.